The biggest alert I've ever issued on my YouTube channel, it is today in this video. Please watch it from the beginning and until the end. It's going to be a bit more, probably a bit longer and a bit more complex than usual. But I'm going to show you proof, details, data, and history and everything that is happening right now. That if you're on the sidelines, if you stop believing in crypto and etc., I urge you to watch this video carefully. Just one video can literally change your life. And I'm not kidding, this is not clickbait. You like to say clickbait, clickbait. Seriously, this one video, please watch it and share it with as many people as you can. Comment down below for the algorithm so more people see this, and let's get into it. First of all, let's state the obvious. We see that S&P 500 has been dumping yesterday on the situation where Trump came out and he said that Jerome Powell is going to be guilty of slowing the economy. Because of this, the S&P 500 is going down. However, what is happening with Bitcoin? We actually had quite a nice breakout and actually some kind of volume here. I did not even expect it to break out. But there is a reason why this suddenly happened. It didn't happen by chance, by coincidence, by some kind of a miracle. I'll show you the data. And this data is explaining to us and it's actually hinting to us and hinting on what is about to happen. And like I actually have a little bit of goosebumps right now, honestly. So let's get into this. First of all, to point out the obvious and kind of paint the picture of what I'm trying to kind of weigh here. This line here in the middle of the screen is Trump's Liberation Day. This is when he announced the tariffs and this is when everything tanked. And this is the different assets and how they performed from the moment of his announcement of tariffs. SPY, so S&P 500, the dollar, etc., everything has dumped and is actually in the negatives. The only two assets that actually are in a profit are gold and Bitcoin. Look at this. So just two safe haven assets, and this proves a very good point. But let me show you very deep details of what's happening right now and what has caused for S&P 500 and Bitcoin, for Bitcoin to depeg from S&P 500 right now and lose the correlation. So let me show, this is absolutely insane. Here is history. This is the bids and asks on Bitcoin. So basically bids and asks is longs and shorts. Historically in 2024, this is 2024, there was a big dump in asks, meaning a huge reduction of short trades. Suddenly, look, out of absolute nowhere, huge reduction in short trades. And then what followed after this? And this is what was brought to my attention by my analysts. And I'm like, this is gold. And here is this. So basically this happened on the 29th of October of last year. And this was the 29th of October. And this is exactly what followed. This price action, huge explosion in Bitcoin. So what is actually, look at this. This is just, it's unfathomable, 62% gain. And what is happening right now? This here is a bit more complicated, I know, but please hear me out. This is delta D60. So this is the delta between bids and asks. So the actual delta of longs and shorts. Whenever we saw a huge dump in this delta, right here, this was always in the vicinity, give or take, in the vicinity of the absolute local bottom. Look at where we are right now. This is the whole idea, and this is what the price is telling us right now. And what is happening currently? So this is April 21st and April 21st. Look at what is happening. This is exactly the same situation we had in 2024 before this just absolutely huge explosion of Bitcoin. And this just happened again. It means that the bids are going down, so tremendous dip in bids, in asks, so in short trades, an increase in bids, so long trades. So the market, smart people, smart traders, maybe asset managers, someone who really kind of controls the market, they just flipped. But this is not all. What we have also is the M2 money supply. Remember, I said that we're going to have one last dip before the actual M2 money supply continuation to the upside. M2 money supply is so much higher than before, and Bitcoin is lagging behind it in terms of price performance. And this is exactly, so we have also M2 money supply on our side. And maybe it's somehow interconnected, and they do understand this, that Bitcoin is going to get a lot of inflows because of this right now. But this is not all. Look at gold. So gold right now just hit the all-time high of like almost $3,500, which is insane. But if you think about this, historically, Bitcoin is actually lagging behind gold by like 90 to 100 days. So every single time right here, gold exploded, later on, Bitcoin exploded. And this is 2019, 2023, and the same thing, Bitcoin actually followed. So gold right now, right here, is at an all-time high, and it's just going absolutely bananas. And is Bitcoin gonna start following it as well into this crazy parabolic move? Oof. And plus we have this, what I've just showed you, plus we have this, so Bitcoin and gold actually outperforming everything else. I have goosebumps right now because this is just telling you where the money is moving and how the money is moving. But it's not the only thing. Here, and it's not lasting year, so keep watching. Right here, we have, this is the amount of ETFs for different coins. There is also Avalanche, Polkadot, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. These are all the ETF applications that are in the works for institutionals to gain direct access, more access to crypto. So if you think crypto is done, it's over, oh, you're so wrong. Am I selling any of my crypto right now? Oh, what am I, a retard? Seeing this here, I don't want to overhype this. But this is facts, this is proof, this is numbers. Now, what Trump is doing currently, so this is not all, it paints the entire picture of what we can expect going forward. Trump is calling on when Powell did not reduce the interest rates, when Powell did not even hint on anything per se, what we wanted to see in terms of quantitative easing, and also in terms of the rate cuts. Trump is putting so much pressure on him, and he's laying the groundwork to actually blame him for any slowing of the economy going forward, which means that Powell is under so much insane pressure that he will flip. And once he flips, it means that the interest rates will go down, quantitative easing will actually start, and this is where the explosion in high-risk assets come, because all the people, they understand, okay, all the smart people, they understand, okay, risk on. It is time to go into something that is going to give us the boost in our capital, and that is going to be crypto. So this is absolutely insane. Before I go and before I discuss my price targets, before I discuss my trades and my trade setups and my expectations, I wanted to remind you that this is the proper approach to analyzing the market and being flexible between passive income tools in crypto. There are ways of making passive income, by the way, 10, 15, 20% a year. There is also low-risk strategies, medium-risk strategies for portfolio building, high-risk trading strategies. And the secret here is, all of which should be on top of your personal proper financial literacy and personal family money management, so that when there is this kind of an opportunity in the market, which is insane, that you're actually ready to take action. And all of this as a package is actually inside of our 10x Wealth building system and our Gralo Financial Academy, which is actually part of our Evadex exchange and ecosystem, part of the Evadex ecosystem, and because Evadex isn't just an exchange. It also is a learning center. It's a place where people come to learn and manage their assets freely with no limitations. So, and this is what the waiting list to which you can join, because this is the path and this is the entire concept that actually took me from $1,000 to a net worth of close to $100 million at the age of 30. And on the other side of this bull run, trust me, I'll be a fucking billionaire. So while you still can join in and actually be part of our actual cause here and actually understand how all of this works, so you're not an idiot hamster who misses every opportunity, come join us. Now, link to everything down in the description of this video. So, about my trades still the same, super micro tiny trade on Solana. I showed this to you before. I've put in some orders for Ethereum, like 1,400 Ethereum, 83,000 Bitcoin, 78,000 Bitcoin, etc. Why that is? Because right now we are at a very important resistance. Do I really believe that we're gonna really just pump in a straight line from here? Guys, this is not what I'm saying. Please just pull your head out of your you know what. So the idea here is we are at a very important global, very important resistance here. I have a lot of spot. I have my swing trades. So I'm still happy. If it goes in a straight line, fine, so be it. For my active trades, what I want to see a retest of this level and preferably maybe retest of 83K. So this is something that would really be very healthy and very nice and still would be quite possible to really trap people in. Same thing for example, Ethereum. And again, for Bitcoin, the main zone still remains about 17 78K right here, where I would really put in bigger trades, short-term trades. When it comes to ETH is still behaving like a little bitch. Here we kind of had a breakout with a tiny bit of volume, then we retested. It's still pretty weak. So if we hit this area of like 1380 or like 1400, this box, this is where I would put in extra small short-term trades. And remember that, as you can see, I'm trading over on Bybit with my exclusive link in the description of this video. You can claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses and up to 42% discount on trading fees. That, again, you use this to your benefit, because once the market goes parabolic and we start making insane amounts of money, you will save yourself a lot on commissions, and you can use the bonus to your advantage as well. So check all of this out. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and let's fucking go.